Good morning, everyone. Good for a Monday. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we're Backyard Musings, broadcasting live Apple Valley, People's Republic of California.
Yeah, and we are talking science and technology as usual. Love
as
it.
usual. So Trinity College Dublin scientists showed that electrical stimulation reprograms macrophages to reduce inflammation and boost healing. So apparently, shock treatment from the 19th century in the insane asylums works. They were onto something.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
This breakthrough could lead to broad therapeutic uses. Researchers at Trinity College Dublin have shown that applying electrical stimulation to macrophages, key cells of the immune system, can alter their behavior in ways that suppress inflammation and promote faster, more effective healing in both disease and injury. The discovery opens the door to a promising new therapeutic strategy, although additional studies are needed to fully understand underlying mechanisms. Would you like to know more?
Macrophages are a type of white blood cell that play multiple essential roles in immunity. They circulate throughout the body, eliminating pathogens, clearing away dead or damaged cells, and activating other immune cells by signaling them into action when necessary.
At the same time, macrophages can contribute to harmful levels of inflammation if their activity becomes excessive or uncontrolled, sometimes worsening tissue damage rather than repairing it. This dual nature makes them central to many diseases and highlights the importance of developing ways to regulate their function for better patient outcomes.
In their new study published in Cell Reports, Physical Science on September 2nd, 2025, the Trinity researchers examined human macrophages isolated from healthy donor blood supplied through Irish Blood Transfusion Board at St. James Hospital. I'm going to assume that those are all in Ireland, right?
Probably. Right. Catholic Ireland, not Protestant Ireland.
Okay. Using a custom-designed bioreactor, they exposed these cells to electrical currents and closely monitored the changes that followed.
The researchers found that electrical stimulation shifted macrophages into an anti-inflammatory state that encourages faster tissue repair. They observed reduced activity of inflammatory markers, signaling molecules, along with greater expression of genes that drive the growth of new blood vessels, which are essential as tissues regenerate. The stimulation also boosted the recruitment of stem cells into wounds, further supporting the repair process.
Quote, "We have known for a very long time that the immune system is vital for repairing damage in our body, and that macrophages play a central role in fighting infection and guiding tissue repair." This is according to Dr. Sinead O'Rourke, research fellow in Trinity School of Biochemistry and Immunology, and first author of the research article.
And continuing the quote, as a result, many scientists are exploring ways to reprogram macrophages to encourage faster, more effective healing in disease and to limit the unwanted side effects that come with overly aggressive inflammation. And while there is growing evidence that electrical stimulation may help control how different cells behave during wound healing, very little was known about how it affects human macrophages prior to this work. So I wonder if, like the Bacta tank in Star Wars, if it's similar, works similar, because that heals your body for real.
Okay. Quote, "We are really excited by the findings. Not only does this study show for the first time that electrical stimulation can shift human macrophages to suppress inflammation, we have also demonstrated increased ability of macrophages to repair tissue, supporting electrical stimulation as an exciting new therapy to boost the body's own repair process in a huge range of different injury and disease situations."
This sounds really promising.
Yeah.
The findings from the interdisciplinary team led by Trinity investigators, Professor Ailing Dunn, School of Biochemistry and Immunology, and Professor Michael Monahan, School of Engineering, is especially significant given that this work was performed with human blood cells, showing its effectiveness for real patients. Electrical stimulation is relatively safe and easy in the scheme of therapeutic options, and the outcomes should be applicable to a wide range of scenarios.
Corresponding author, Professor Monahan added, quote, among the future steps are to explore more advanced regimes of electrical stimulation to generate more precise and prolonged effects on inflammatory cells, and to explore new materials and modalities of delivering electric fields. This concept has yielded compelling effects in vitro and has huge potential in the wide range of inflammatory diseases, unquote. So I remember a movie, I can't remember what it was, and it may have been one of the Star Wars or something, where they would get a wound and they would spray something on it and it would heal the wound. Do you remember ever seeing that?
Sounds familiar, but I can't remember the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but thinking, man, and I'm thinking, well, there's no way that that's ever going to happen, but this is kind of cool.
This kind of reminds me of acupuncture. You know how they take needles to hit nerves and help healing and relieve pressure and pain? It kind of reminds me of that. A new field, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing that, on that same note, you know, they'll place a needle several inches or maybe a couple feet away from where you're actually having the pain, because that's where the nerve goes, or it's fascinating.
Yeah, like put something in your foot and that relieves the headaches, you know?
Weird. Yeah, or your hands. Yeah. Yeah, cool stuff.
All right, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
Take care, everyone. Have a good day.